Next up, stage selection.
Smart choice. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons.
Behold
I
this
realized
body
I
of
gotta count
work.
on my blessings.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
All right. Right, first round, what's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for the fireball. Deftly shuts out the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here, giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Player, yo, put that away. Motion, oh, burnout triggered. KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The super armor does its job. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Not shy with the meter and lets off a level 2 super arm. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Quick dashing! Nice counter! In there! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Target locked and scoop. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The claw critical. What cash money damage they need? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Burnout! It's in there! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Headbutt. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they... What'll happen here? Closes the gap. Player 2 is in a pretty gauge management. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? A Thunder is driving back to close the round. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Fight!
Decides not to rush in without a plan. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Took him to the... They're going for the super art? Speed clothesline to knock him down. Ooh, yeah, kicking the gut. Setting them up for the storm buster. Player took over in a flash. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Reads them. Player 2 has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Still slugging it out here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Getting the big play does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight!
Steps back to start things off. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Lets the level 2 super rip. This could be huge. I'm managing their drive now. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight!
Checks him with the projectile. Bops him with the target code. Anti-air drops him. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Headbutt. Double lariat and now Jinrai kick from uses the gauge for a super art. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Going in. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jinrai? Life lead is there. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Puts them in the blender and heats the up. Connects with the throw. Wraps it up with a throw. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Alright, what's coming up next? Jinrai kick or a mix-up. Both fighters planning something? Checks them with the projectile. Experience until their drive gauge recovers. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Decides to create some distance to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Hits with the overhead. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive range. Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Goes low. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after? They choose to spend the meter, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3.
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player 2 has the life advantage. Time to sit on the punish. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Combo with the target combo. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 chases them down. Headbutt in there. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.